Hello there everyone, Shibby here. Hope everyone out there's doing well and back once again with some more Guilty Gear Strive ranked matches. As I try to climb up the platinum ranks with JM here. Looks like our first opponent is going to be a Johnny player, so we'll see what we can get done here. We go for the back fist, try to keep some distance here. Alright, let's get our stacks up. We have to eat a hit in order to do so. Alright, good block by them. Alright, they go for the grab there. Alright, I tried to jump and grab, unfortunately we're not going to quite get the jump. Alright, there, we can get the wall break though. I shouldn't have did that. And we did not have enough health to trade there, unfortunately. Alright, first round goes to Johnny. Go for the low there. Cross up. I might have been a little bit closer to try to do that. I thought it was on the other end of the world. I should have grabbed there. Alright, but he does get hit there. That's unfortunate. I tried to jab check him on that approach. I've been doing that run up grab a lot, but we're not going to be able to burst that. Probably should just tried to do a grab of our own, but yeah, he'd been doing that just kind of run up grab at a little spacing there a lot, so I just tried to jab check it there, but I was unable to do so. Hit him low, go cross up here. Alright, we should have got blown up for that, but thankfully we don't. That's unfortunate. Thankfully he tried to go for dust there. I can't imagine that was on purpose. I think he probably tried to grab. I tried to dragon kick him out of that. Alright, take that. It's a counter hit, so should be get our stacks up. Alright, thankfully, because he took the time to dash up, he does get hit by that. Oh, that wasn't a counter hit, so probably didn't have enough time to try to get our stacks there, but I managed to get him regardless. Alright, on his turn, he does mash. Alright, we'll take that. Alright, reverse that. Alright, so our turn. Tries to backdash, so he is going to get hit. And we do manage to tie things up at a game apiece against Johnny. Let's see if we can carry some momentum forward here. Oh, I thought I got outright hit, not that we traded. Alright, take that. Oh, that did not quite have the desired effect. Tried to puffball there. Tried to grab. Alright, take that. I was mash and grab. That's very unfortunate. Okay. Tried to grab there as well. That's unfortunate. Our 6P whiff. We had the right idea. I cannot believe I got away with that. That sucks. Might be dead off this. Alright, managed to catch him again. Alright. Tie things up and around the piece. Alright, we do get hit there, but we do manage to get our stacks though. Oh, that was really bad.
No time for love. Here you go. Watch your stick.
He goes for a grab there. I didn't get my dragon kick. All right, we'll take that. And I do believe, was that 2-1? You managed to win. You said 2-1 against Johnny somehow, good way, or somehow, some way, but good game set opponent. And I'm back going to find my next match. Alrighty, it's like we found our next opponent here. Going up against a Whacko player. So let's see if we can halfway decently play around some zoning here. Alright, managed to get up on Whacko here. And put ourselves in the corner pretty successfully there. I think that's all they chose to do there. They could have really blown us up if they wanted to. Alright, we're gonna get all of our stacks up here. Alright, we'll take that. That's unfortunate. I tried to jump, unfortunately we're not going to get it. First run goes to Whacko. Alright, take that. Go cross up here. We're gonna go cross up here. That's unfortunate. Alright, reverse that. Get all our stacks up. All right, managed to tie things up at around a piece there.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Alright, we'll take that. Alright, we'll catch him with the dragon kick as I try to jump forward. I wanted that to try to, I thought they were going to throw some shit at me if I'm being completely honest, so I just tried to use that to get through all the debris, but we do manage to get the outright hit there. I didn't get my grab, that's very unfortunate. Alright, reverse that. Have to do the hit there. Alright, we should be up with their head. Alright, we do manage to flip him out of the air with the back fist. I'll take that. Alright, they're going to take that one single hit into super there. Alright, that's our turn. Alright, able to fake him out there, get the elbow. I'll be fully honest. I tried to get spot ball, but didn't get it. But it just happened to that happened to work in our favor. And we happened to beat Whacko 2-0 there. But good game set opponent. Back on a 5 next match. Alrighty, looks like I may potentially found my final opponent here. Going up against a Millia player, so we'll see what we can get done. Millia kind of gives me all sorts of trouble because of how fast she is. Alright, they don't press there. Again, we can manage to get the hit on the kick there. A little laggy, but we'll try to make do if we can. I should have jumped that. Alright, they whipped the grab there. Should be decent damage, even though it's pretty simple because it is Millia. She doesn't have too much health to speak of. I whiffed the ever-living shit out of that, but thankfully they whiffed a grab. Alright. Managed to take the first round here. Alright, cross up here. Oh, they whiffed the grab there. I know that pain. Alright, then we get the wall break. That's fortunately quite get what I needed there. Alright, that should be the end of Millia. Alright, well, somehow overcame that. Probably should have lost that one, but we got to get lucky there.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, like that. Do burst there. Alright, well, we got some distance. I'll take the risk to get the stacks up. All right, this is our turn. All right, did manage to get the hit on Millia there and get the KO. But that wasn't a counter hit, which is what we need in order to get the stacks up there. All right. All right, they do get the wall break there. That went further than what I thought. Tried to take my turn back there. Unfortunately, we do get clipped. Alright, it's our turn. They don't mash. Go cross up here. They do get it. They do get the hit. Alright, that was worth it because we do get our stacks all the way up. Alright, kind of lag there, which kind of helped me. But I guess we'll take wins however we can get them, I suppose. But we do manage to win against 2-0 against Millia there and go on a little bit of a halfway. I think did we lose a match today? Maybe one, but I think we won every set today. So we actually made a good dent in the points and get almost a quarter of the way through flat one. But good games as Millia player and everyone that I played today. I do leave them in a video here. If you made this far, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.